And that's how you know women will do anything. They out here sleeping with raccoons, dog. Raccoons. Little bandit-faced trash pandas in desperate need of a rabies shot is somehow, some way, getting way more consistent trim than a grown-ass, bill-paying, errand-running, God-fearing man. And that's a shame. Raccoons live in a dumpster, eating rotten apples and Popeye's chicken bones out the box. This nigga ain't took a shower in his life, nuts funky as fuck, and still she talking about, oh, he listens to me. Bitch, the nigga froze when you turned the light on his ass. Meanwhile, a man gotta come with a resume, a reference letter, 3 trade skills, and an Amex just to get her to lie to him about giving him some of that head Leon, while she wanna lay up with a nocturnal rodent with thumbs. With thumbs. That raccoon got a baby mama, a side bitch, and a girlfriend in the alley, and you still want to cook for the nigga. And you wonder why women outnumber men, yet there are so many single men? That's because we can't compete with no motherfucking rodent. We can't compete with the wild kingdom.
I love some pussy before I go. Ah.
Good morning. We getting right into it. Who the fuck gave y'all this title as to call yourselves single mothers? Y'all bitches is not single mothers. Y'all are difficult bitches. A single mother is a female who raises her children or child alone because the father of her children or child is either incarcerated, deceased, or just a flat-out deadbeat. So if your baby father doesn't fall under any of those categories, you're not a single mother. Some of y'all are baby mothers. You let the father see the kid, but you're just irritating, you're toxic, you want to argue, you want to be with him. Ugh, y'all know what y'all are. Y'all love that title. But the rest of y'all bitches are difficult bitches. Put that shit in your bio. You're not a boy mom. You're a difficult bitch. I call you up to get my kid. You say, yeah, it's cool, but let me ask you a question. You still with that bitch? What that got to do with anything? Click. You hang up. Now you sending him a long paragraph telling him how you're never going to see your kids, how he's getting put on child support. Does that sound like a fucking single mother to you? Or does that sound like a difficult bitch? Does this sound like a mother who's fucking tired, posted on fucking Instagram? Oh, I need a break. Postpartum is so fucking hard. You got the break, bitch. You so tired, but you got a whole bunch of mouth to argue with a nigga who just want to see his kid. You're not a single mother. You're a difficult bitch. When you bitches have conversations and you try to make yourselves a victim out, yeah, girl, I was with my kids all week and I'm a single mother. Stop telling bitches that. Tell her I'm a difficult bitch. My baby father want to see my kid, but because he don't want to be with me and because I think I run the shit over here, shit don't go how I go, how I say, then shit's not going. Why don't y'all start telling people that? Y'all bitches is not single fucking parents. Leave that shit in 2025 too. Pack that shit up.
Damn!
Ain't no girl silent.
That's not sure.
You cheated on a nigga before?
Hell yeah, and I
Right,
do
you're
it
not
again.
solid. You cheated on a nigga before? You're not solid. You cheated on a nigga?
Maybe.
You never cheated
Queen.
on a nigga? How many boyfriends you had?
Period.
You're not solid. How many niggas you told you love them to? At least 3, 4.
At least, yeah.
Why you loving that many niggas?
Oh, you think it's funny, bitch?
I find women to be mean as hell. I'm sorry. We're
Really?
mean.
Oh my
yes.
gosh.
See, I'm an alpha woman, so I'm straightforward too.
Yeah.
But I'm not mean.
Okay. Are you aggressive?
No, I'm assertive.
Okay.
I'm not aggressive.
What's the difference?
Well, first of all, your intention. And assertiveness, it's about dominion and accomplishing a particular thing. And aggressive, it's about control and getting what you're going for.
It's kind of the same thing. Aggression is assertiveness on steroids. That's all it is. A woman shouldn't be assertive or aggressive. A woman should be submissive. So when you hear a woman say, see, I'm an alpha woman with no man at your age. An alpha woman who wants a man now, but has no man. What are we talking about here? The reality is, even the women who think they aren't mean, like Iyanla Vanzant, she's mean. I've seen a couple of episodes of her show, a couple of clips from it. She's mean. Now, as she gets older now and lonelier, she's probably being less mean, but she's still mean. It's just an environment that we grew up in where black women think it's okay to be mean toward black men. Now, they're not the same with everyone, but toward black men, they're just mean, bro.
Like, now I don't have to pretend anymore. Good women are dead. Evil bitches, rise up!
Number of Americans having sex has dropped to record lows. They're calling it a sex recession. According to a recent study, they said that less than half of 1,000 men and women who were surveyed were having sex weekly compared to 55% in 1990. So 37% were having sex weekly. Back in 1990, it was 55%. And they said America's fertility rate is projected to average 1.6 births per woman over the next 3 decades. That's below the replacement level of 2.1 births per woman required to maintain a stable population without immigration. So that's interesting. And I'm wondering why this could happen. Now, according to Nicholas H. Wolfinger of the University of Utah, he told Newsweek, no one knows for sure why fewer people are having sex. And more broadly, it's always impossible to definitively explain a secular trend. Testosterone levels have been declining for years. People may be too busy looking at their phones. But data does suggest that some older people got out of the habit of dating and sex during COVID and never picked up where they left off. They just got used to being single and celibate.
People are not making money. And in order for you to date somebody, you need to have money. Okay? A beautiful woman is not going to sleep with a broke guy.
You know, it's interesting, though, to think about perhaps, the trend of people just being on their phone, being at home doing things, not interacting in real life. Is having like long-term effects. And then like they said, people got used to being at home and alone during COVID. And then maybe that's like some residual effects from that. I don't know.
See, now that's what I'm talking about, Shabambu. Suck it. Yeah, niggas trying to hide the good shit.
Baby, you want to dance?
Yes, I do. But not with you. Harass! 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 Harass!
I'm letting you have it right now because ain't nothing you can do about that. And while you looking for a new job, I'm still going to be selling out theaters and venues looking like a fat slob in clothes that you said that I look nasty in. And my feet are so damn big. And who dressed me? I'm still going to be making my money. I don't even do this. But I'm so sick of black people and their bull. I'm saying what I want to say. If you got a problem with what I'm saying, and Lord, pray for me. Because I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Okay? I'm not there yet. Black women, you are some of the most nasty, disrespectful people on God's planet Earth. The things that you say about other black women, but you're an activist, and you are educated, and you are this, and you are that, and you are the other. Find yourself, because a degree does not give you class. Find yourself, because a degree ain't going to get your stupid into heaven. Find yourself, because being a keyboard thug on social media ain't going to do nothing but your ass whipped when somebody walk up on you that don't know, that you don't even know is watching you. I said what I said.
Never in my life had I been cut off more times than tonight.
Yeah, but this Atlanta.
Welcome.
Hey, welcome. Okay. That's it.
When I grew up in the neighborhood that I grew up in, I was doing crime and my parents never condemned it because my father was in prison for doing crime and my mother does crime. Not only would she not tell me not to do crime, she would encourage me to do a better job at it. And ask me at times if I'm leaving, like, oh, you got that thing on you because you might need that. Not until I was in university, I was dealing with this water polo player and I went to go get that thing when I was going into the spot. And she was like, why do you have that? You're in college. Nobody's trying to hurt you. No one's trying to kill you. So everything about it was wrong, but I had no idea. And everything about what you guys are engaging in, talking about this is Atlanta, this is Sodom and Gomorrah.
We know that it is.
But you know it, but you're a part of the reason that it's Sodom and Gomorrah.
You stupid bitch, you filthy slut! Did you fuck with me?
It ain't never been as hard to be in a relationship ever. Lames done messed it up, so it's hard to be in a relationship. It's hard to trust. It's hard to even love. It's hard to even judge because these motherfuckers out here cold with it. It ain't easy. It ain't even fun no more. It's like a job. Your relationship is like a job. You got to do this. You got to do that. You can't do this. You can't do that because it's going to end. So it's like it's a fucking job now. Relationships ain't fun no more. Relationships ain't about love and trust and honesty no more. It's a fucking job. It's a game. You got to do this to get to this. You got to do this to get to the next level. Knock down to the other level if you don't do this level. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, or you might stay on the same level because you ain't passed to the next level. It's not the same now. The shit didn't change. And that's the reason why they come out with new games every motherfucking year, every other year. That's why they come out with new phones and new shit, because some shit just get played the fuck out. So when some shit change, you gotta change with the motherfucking game, because if you stay the same, the bitch gonna get bored and go play another game, and the nigga gonna get bored and go play another game. This shit bogus. So it's like being in a relationship, y'all might as well don't even be in a relationship. Y'all might as well like be together, yes or no. That shit played the fuck out. You wanna play the game? Let's play the game. And don't go to jail. Oh my God. The ladies, don't lose your job. Whoa. Fellas, you go to jail, you gonna see the real. Ladies, lose your job, you gonna see the motherfucking real. Who's gonna be there for you? Who's gonna love you? Who's gonna care for you? Nobody.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
I really need this money, Nate.
Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was.
Yeah.
I don't like that you brought a fake briefcase. There's probably nothing in there, and it's also halfway open. You should probably close it. Also, I don't like that the fact that you put your hat.
I mean, the hair
in there
done.
something.
It's done. It's done.
So why
dog.
didn't you show your hair?
That's what I wanted to do today.
I don't understand. I just want to see your hair though.
I get it. You feel me? I've dealt with, you feel me, Chicago women most of my life. You okay? You feel me? Me and your brother probably sound alike because we done been through the same struggles. You feel me? But I could respect that. I just wanted to know what you was thinking about. That's all that was.
It's just weird talking to my little brother. So
No problem. You can't say little. We the same age, darling. Let's be respectful.
you sound like him though.
That's
So
because we from
talking-
the same place. So you don't like
No,
you don't
it's
like
not.
people from your hometown.
I never said
and
that.
that's respectful.
I just want a man with a higher vocabulary,
Okay.
which you don't have on your day-to-day speak.
I talk like where I was born from. I got a real like respect. I can't let you like, you feel me, throw down what I've been through. You feel me?
I never said what you went through
I'm
was-
just saying though, you tried though, darling.
No, I
you feel me?
didn't.
So I want you to know, like, I'm really from struggle. I speak a
great.
certain type of way, but I've searched for education. I have a bachelor's
That's
degree.
fine.
You feel me? What I do right now, I work with people every day. So I don't want you to just throw shade on hood niggas in general.
wasn't throwing shade
I
on you,
speak with a
love.
little slang. I got a little hood to me, but I'm educated, baby.
No, that's fine.
We can move forward. Thank you.
A lot of shit pissed me off. Like you got the birth rate decline. People aren't having sex. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, people aren't getting into relationships. For some reason, people aren't getting married. For some reason, people are staying single. You know, and I understand why. You know, it's a big responsibility to be in a relationship these days. Everybody feels like they can do it themselves. Everybody feels like they can handle this big task of going through life by themselves, you know, and they're actually holding off from making babies. They're holding off from getting married. They're holding off on uh, uh, being with a long-term partner. They're not even doing any of these things, but they're going to tell you how they're so happy being single. They're not experience any of these things in life, but going to tell you how happy they are to be seen, you know. But that doesn't stop them from actually having sex. That doesn't stop them from actually uh, being with different mates throughout the month. You know what I'm saying? They say they only deal with one person. They might say that they uh, uh, are enjoying the the single life, right? But you might get it confused, or you might get it construed on her not uh, going out and her not messing with other dudes. See, you might think that she's not actually going out and doing any of these things. She's not messing with married men. She's not messing with side dudes. See, for some reason, you know, the world is so confused on how to manage and sustain a long-term relationship. For some reason, you know, I'm talking about from coast to coast. everybody's having a hard time, a difficult time on just reproducing. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, when you give women the option, they choose not to deal with men. When you give women the option, they choose not to have your kid. When you give women the option, they choose not to be in a long term relationship with anybody. When you give women the option, they'll fuck with women and men and still can't find a mate. For some reason, we give women so much option. They don't talk to their dad about the relationships. They don't talk to nobody. They talk to nobody. They're going to their self for counsel, right? I have to constantly tell women that there is a such thing as coaches, right? Financial advisors and therapists and people that you talk through shit with. But they feel like they can do everything by themselves. And we know that if this continues to happen, birth rates are going down the toilet. Long-term relationships are going down the toilet. If you give women opportunity, they're never going to be in a most, or just most of them, not all. Most are choosing to live this hop, skip, jump to the next dude lifestyle. For some reason, um, men are okay with women constantly getting more and more out of the situation. Let me explain. Um, First, it was let me get some money for this. Then it was let me have your baby for that. Then it was okay, we got the baby, let's buy a house. Then it was okay, let's buy a car. I mean, you're constantly going more and more and more. And then at the end, she says, it's not good enough. I didn't see myself doing this my whole life. I didn't see myself having to deal with this. And she comes up with whatever excuse to take all your money, take all the cash and prizes, and run out the door. This is why people aren't getting into more and more relationships. This is why people are choosing to be single. And this is why the birth rate is constantly declining. Don't let them fool you that they're not having sex, though. These women are constantly getting poked. God, they're having a good time out here. That's why they're happily single. Um, why you think the sex toy industry is going crazy? They're choosing to do it to themselves instead of having a man they have to listen to. They're choosing to vibrate their thing off before they have to listen to a man. They do not want your control, man. They do not want uh, uh, your constant protection because you're protecting them from themselves from making dumbass decisions, and they don't want it. It don't matter how old the woman is. If she haven't learned to listen to a man, it's gonna be like pushing boulders up a hill. It's gonna be like pushing a car up a San Francisco hill. It's damn near impossible for you to have a wife or a long-term partner that'll see it your way. And I don't know why. I'm just reporting the news. I have no clue why everybody, I'm not even gonna just blame women. Everybody just said, fuck it, I'll be single. I've already gave my part to society, if you will. I've had kids already. But I worry about the next generation, my nephews, my nieces. Will they ever truly experience somebody that cares about them instead of always thinking about a monetary gain? Will that ever happen? And I'll say it never happened for me. So I hate to see what the next generation holds. It is what it is, man. Silence is we ain't having like, comment, subscribe.